I'll say for right now, I haven't seen him use it a second time. I don't know what the conditions are for it. Like I said, it's probably like a story element thing. High key, I'm afraid that it gives him the crystal's curse and he'll like petrify towards the end of the game, man. That'd be so
You made
sad.
short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
That's nice.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell.
Makes sense.
Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left.
Damn, 10 years.
Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I mean, it's been 18 years since the game like started timeline-wise, so it's a long-ass time.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been.
That's some true
As soon
shit,
as I'm done
Bernard.
saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's onto your hideaway.
Nice.
I'll meet you there.
So how much farther would you say you're ahead of me in the game right now, Battlecat? Like a couple hours? A couple minutes?
Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Alright, we did all the bounties and everything, so now we're good. We can go back to mid. Looks like there's no side quests open either, so we're all good to go. We're bent on continuing the story, which I'm sure is gonna involve some Hugo Kupka-ness. Let's go talk to mid, now that she's gonna fill out that top side that I haven't really been to here on Burnham. So we'll have a reason to come up here now. Torgal better not die before this game is over. I'm already going to be devastated if Jill does true. I really like Jill as a character. Her character design is nice. I just wish she got a little bit more, like she's getting a little more fleshed out later. Because right now, she's not flat, but she doesn't have a lot besides, like, I'm following Clive till the day I die. She had her little vengeance arc at Drake's Breath. You know, nothing too crazy, right? I want to see more of Jill. But I'm partly expecting it because of the curse, 100%. That's what I expected of Sid, but he died a lot earlier than I thought he was going to. Maybe 3 hours ahead. Holy shit! I thought you were maybe like an hour.
I placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
I wonder who's Mid's mom. Was it Benedicta? I mean, she was blonde, but I don't know. The Breath of Earth wind up.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Did Bernard say how long he was going to be? I mean, it's fine, but I hope he comes soon.
Of course. Alright. Oh! Side quest opened up. And just like that, got a plate full yet again. Alright. Let's go ahead and, I guess we'll talk to Jill since we're right here, and then we'll go ahead and talk to whoever the side quest is.
Clive.
Talia. How's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
Ah, about what happened with Torgal, his transformation.
Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgal. He must have found something.
After your next major battle, you'll be caught up with me. So how often have you been playing this game? Do you do like big sessions at a time? I try to keep it to 2 hours, but like right now I'm having a blast. Like we've been going for about 2 hours and 15 minutes now. Like I'm having a good ass time. So I'll probably at least end up going for 3 today.
Talia's remedies. But she insists.
Let's see what you got. Rodrigue, or Rodrigue.
With the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreakers brand.
Cursebreakers brand?
It's my first time, and I don't think I can do it.
Oh, right. The brand on their cheeks. Got it.
If I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover.
Oh, you can die from it?
Really worth it.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that. I thought it was just a cosmetic thing.
You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden.
You'd probably only be an
We
hour and a
must
half
lift
behind
that
me, but
burden
more side quests take up the
in
time,
order to
true.
go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential. And we undergo it willingly.
Yeah, you don't have to, like, you're not forced to do it if you don't want to. This guy knows the risk and he wants to do it.
Other way, but griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something
draft?
I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low.
What is it, like putting someone under?
The few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me
Ammonia.
what you need.
You'll go. No one knows herb lore like Tyre, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain.
Ah, okay.
It's simple enough
Like
to
a,
find if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do.
it's like
On the river
morphine.
near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue.
You bitch, I was just over there. Alright. Do no harm. Alright, let's go ahead. See what the other one is. Bounty board's not lit up, so we don't have any more bounties.
What's everyone whispering about?
So we'll go ahead, we will talk to this person, then we'll talk to Gav, because that won't trigger a big story quest right now.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of Cursebreakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Oh shit.
Which team?
I usually play about 2 to 3 hours, but sometimes I go longer if I'm in a major story arc.
Carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault.
I feel that, yes. I do about the same, I would say. I did like one 4-hour session. I was like so enthralled with the story.
This was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them.
Damn, they got captured.
But worry that.
Or killed.
They know the work is dangerous, but I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
Alright, search for Cole's team.
We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Or dead.
Thank you.
You know, either or.
And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was
Her
to
eyes look
intercept the
so
slaver
dull.
somewhere in the dragon's eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that.
That should be enough to go on.
Alright, enough of that. The weight of command. Let's talk to Gav, see what he has to say about Torgal, if they know anything. When you get to the next major event, you might go over 3 hours. Ooh.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him? Like, in the first place?
That's a great question.
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
Ah.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory.
What theory?
Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf.
Frostwolf?
An animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea.
He was
In
blue.
one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the
At
north.
first, I kind of thought that
Such
maybe
was his
Jill had,
masterly
like, snuck him some powers or something.
ether, he could cast magics on command.
Hmm.
His name was Fenrir.
Jesus.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
He's like, yeah, that's my brother.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
As Fenrir?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers,
What?
What?
just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable.
Ah.
He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened. Just
What
when his
the
master
fuck?
needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
So it's not even really Clive's companion, it's it's
And
Jill's.
regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Hey, yo!
There you are!
You had to use that food item?
Bernadette! I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Why would they say that? Why wouldn't they say, like, my soup, my mutton, you know, my apples, my Martell apples, maybe? Man, does it say my nuts? Hey, yo! What the fuck? They built the workshop already, Jesus.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else.
Damn
I promise
right.
I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
But what will she make? Stuff for the story? Stuff for gear? Like, what's going on?
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Alright, so it looks like Vivian is going to have more progress with Mr. Coops. Alright, so let's see here.
I wish Miss Midador would let us help her with her dungeoneering.
Oh, her name is Midadol. Because Sid was Sidolphus, and her name is Midadol. What the fuck?
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Lady Midadol. What a name. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's start chipping away at these side quests, actually. There's something here for the blacksmith, but I'm fine with that. When we come back, we'll go talk to him, whatever the item's gonna be, or whatever the fuck. But let us go to the side quest at hand. Hawkscry Cliff yet again. He had his face buried in my nuts. Bro. Bro. How the fuck would they do that?
Faster.
They could have used any other food item besides, like, just saying meat.
Easy enough to find.
Oh.
Now for those herbs.
Be safe.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put...
Yes! And that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you do it. Let's go. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Oh my god. What a I'm the sneak king, baby. Sneak king. Do 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 do. Soundtrack in this game is still, you know, I would say kind of rivals my favorite, Final Fantasy 13. It's a little more, I would say it's a little bit worse than 13 in my opinion, but it's, my opinion is a lot more biased because 13 was like my real first soiree in the Final Fantasy games, and you know, the nostalgia like your first of anything really has, right? Nice, I had to fight those stupid hornets. Not me. I ain't find no hornets. I ain't find no damn hornets.
I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
So this is the Cursebreakers here.
She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Oh.
I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
But the person probably got.
Some.
You played 13? Yeah, I love 13. What the fuck? This is my first one, or my favorite one.
The chance. I want to help.
This is my first one.
But we're barely in any state to protect.
That's why I don't mind the narrowness of 16. 13 was literally hallway simulator. It's the same thing.
We did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here.
All right. Just follow the path to the south.
Okay, so it was a carriage that they were taking to the Dame.
If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Got you.
Don't thank me.
Alright. Yeah, why'd you never talk about it? 13 is my favorite. The game, this game, depending on how it ends, might pass it. I don't know. I just, like, a lot of people think the plotline was too convoluted. And to an extent, it really was. Frostwolf, hold on. A rare breed of wolf from frozen northern territory said to be conjure magics. An ancient fable from the region prominently features a Frostwolf by name, Fenrir, as companion to the Queen of Snows. Most likely an allusion to the dominant of Shiva, and offends her not with tooth and claw, but with bolts of ice. A daughter of Sid, student of engineering at Canver. From a young age, Mitch showed passion for adventure like her father. She is very well versed in the secrets of modern and fallen technology. Ooh, fallen technology. As any scholar in the twins, and means to put the knowledge to use in service of the hideaway. Yeah, 13's plot was convoluted because in order to actually understand the plot of the game, you had to read the bios that you were getting within the game. Like, basically the active time lore. If that game had active time lore, a lot more people would have understood it because no one really read the bios like that. And if you read the bios, you understand that there was a whole apocalypse going on fucking, what was it, Cocoon? One of them. I forgot if it was either Cocoon or the place where they were coming from. But they were literally going through a fucking, like, apocalypse of, like, gods fighting each other. And it's just, like, a crazy storyline. But, like, no one really understands it because all they see is, like, Falsy, Lusty. They're confused out of their mind. What's going on? Why is everyone crystallizing? But yeah, like, I like the plot. It's just you have to read in between the lines on it, which kind of sucks. Yeah, you had to read those data logs. Yup, and there were a lot of them. That's what really sucked. There's just a bunch of data logs. Oh man, I got. You know what? Let's just limit break him. I want to get done with this as fast as possible. Fuck this guy. Damn! There we go. I probably spent like 10 hours reading all those pages. I did not. The thing was, like, I didn't read them as I was, like, playing the game. I actually started reading them all once you get to the open world area, which is on disc 2. After I got there, then I started reading all the dialogues, and I was like, oh, this is what's going on. I understand this part now. Blah blah. But even when you do read the logs, like, they are still confusing. It's not very cut and dry. Like, you still gotta put in the work. Like, it is a lot. But the fact that they weren't able to tell the story through cutscenes sucked because they just had so many cutscenes already. And that's what this game is kind of perfected. You're not reading data logs. You're reading active time lore here and there whenever you remember about it or you want to. And then you don't just have it in the menu. You have to go back to, like, Hippocrates or Vivian if you want to know about some certain stuff later on. I probably spent, yeah, I heard that one, okay. And these are the branded that they freed.
Survivors. Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Damn.
Perhaps.
Active time lore button is one of the best additions to this game. I hope later ones that are RPGs are active time lore. Yeah, it's because they would just put it in a cutscene, but the game is so cutscene heavy already. They're like, okay, we're not gonna do all these, like, you know, this building blocks for the things you're saying. You can see them if you want by pressing this, and I like that. Yeah, I think it's a really great addition and a good medium.
Let us protect
I'm personally fine with having a movie as a game like this, but other people are not. They hate sitting through 30 minutes of cutscene.
You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
Well, what about the one guy that was escorting them?
To save yours. To give you...
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
Ah.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Good. Not too bad. Now we can go back to the hideaway and we finished the side quest already. Nice. So we can go back to the hideaway. Oh, press the wrong button. Get back to the hideaway, turn into 2 quests, and along with that, we can go ahead and start going down the next path for the campaign, or the main story. They're all over here, which is perfect.
One thing after another around. The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
There we go. This is, who's this? Oh, this is Doris, the Cursebreaker commander.
Welcome back. I stole this from
Okay, so that person ended up
Clive
making it.
not
The
long
guy who
after
they
you
sent to
left.
send the message to the
If I
dame.
just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the
This bitch sounds so depressed. Her eyes look
others got
depressing.
out safely.
Her voice is depressing.
You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them, woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
Damn.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
This bitch is so pessimistic.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because no one without sever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
Okay.
You'll know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it.
I hate
good
this
use.
person, bro. I hate their face. I hate their eyes. I hate their voice.
Thank
I'm
you
sorry.
for your faith in me.
No disrespect to the voice actress.
I'm not
but
sure I deserve it.
man, is this a depressing
I sometimes
character.
wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them.
Excuse me.
But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too.
You will.
Damn, this quest sucked. Damn, this quest was ass. Mostly because of Doris. Rising Flames. Ah. Reduces Rising Flames cooldown by 2 seconds. Now, wait a minute. Now, that's a good item. Now, that is a good item. Now, hold on. I might have to equip that one. Hold on, yeah, we're snapping that on immediately, bro. What the fuck? Fuck yeah. What do we have on? 12 attack, 30 defense. We'll get rid of 12 attack. There you go. Uppercut is faster now. I like that. Chain react. Whoa, and we got more renown. So now we've got another item here.
I wasn't expecting you back so
Hello,
soon.
Desiree.
Keep everything we've received and everything
Safe
promised.
passage. Not long ago, I was accosted by footpads and I walked the gilded path, and would have perished alone in the desert had not the Cursebreakers come to my aid. I owe them my life, may this token serve them well. Traveling yes. Dire Wolf Jess. I don't know what the hell that is.
There, Sid.
Let's check it out. Let's see. Dire Wolf Jess. Increases combo damage by 5%. That is not bad either. Now, hold on a second. 5% is a lot. Because it's not just a flat number, it's a percentage, so it'll always scale with you. Now, hold on. You have 30 defense. Ugh. Because what's our attack? It's like, let's just say 300. Technically, that's 15 extra damage. I think we keep defense. I think we keep defense here. If it was 10%, I'd do it. 5%, nah. Too little. Let's go ahead and give this guy his ambrosia, whatever it was called.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Harmonia, there we go. Go ahead. A wild herb that, when brewed into an infusion, can dull the pain of a something's blade.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting.
Nice.
I dare say the patient won't feel a thing.
Watching you play has made me boot up the game. Nice.
You'll do fine. Talia trusts you. But which means I trust you.
I mean, it is a fun game. That's what I'm saying. Like, when people were saying like the gameplay is not fun, I'm like, you're kind of wilding. I get it's subjective, but like to me, it is a very fun combat. Even if I am doing the same like 6 abilities because I like those abilities, it doesn't make the combat not fun.
It's more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin.
Milk of the wyvern tail lurks below the skin when you're branded.
One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood.
Really?
Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals.
So there's wyvern's milk in the brand, and if it fuses with your blood, you die. And even if you take it off successfully, you're just in fucking agony.
Physica to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
This guy's panicking too much. Why go into this profession if you're just gonna panic? Do something else useful for the troop if you can't handle it.
They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
The only boring part of fighting to me is that enemies don't feel very diverse. Yeah, they're just kind of like every Final Fantasy. They're like recolors, or they're just like
it's natural.
HP sponges. Some of them, like, yeah, I don't really like that stuff. I never have.
And it's a Physica's duty.
Having a more diverse bestiary would be a lot better for this game as well.
Thank you for helping me remember that.
Not just having like a different name, a thicker health bar, and then maybe a different color.
Not again.
Alright. Do no harm. We got some more renown, some experience, and a bunch of gil. No, we did not. We got 0. I just have a bunch of gil. And it's not that. It's basically he's treating patients that have no chance of making it. Well, no, this guy's not treating anyone that has no chance of making it. This guy he's taking people's brands off. That's what he said his next mission is. We did have a lot of sick branded people, but that's not what he's doing. This guy's literally just fucking, he's just trying to take off the brand off of someone, and essentially he could kill you. Alright, Vivian, what do you got to say?
Largely in circles. We have
course.
myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well,
maybe they came from
if
the
anyone can
sea.
piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
What? Here?
Yes, sir.
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
How would you say that?
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute?
No, yeah, he's just taking off a brand. That's all it was.
Have a guest.
But apparently taking off the brand can kill you because there's wyvern's milk right under the brand, and if it goes into your blood, you die. It's like a poison, I guess. There's the guy we saved, I'm pretty sure. Who's this? Oh, it's the uncle.
For your trouble.
Big ass sack of gill.
In hindsight. Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favourite uncle is here!
Now, what you gonna do? Alright, so Unc came through.